A California curriculum proposes lessons to children on so-called oppressive systems. Critics are calling it outright radical propaganda being forced on children and their parents. One America's Rion reports.
California's ethnic studies curriculum aims to teach children how capitalism and father figures are racist, oppressive systems, and aims to erase gender oppression using a radical new lingo. Heritage Foundation's Mary Claire Amselem told One American News that this partisan curriculum is counter to the values of most Americans.
The average person takes a look at this curriculum and says, this is a bit ridiculous. I mean, calling capitalism an oppressive ideology, replacing the word history with HX. And I think that just the average person is taking a look at this and saying, this isn't what the values that we want taught in our public school system.
The curriculum's goal is to teach children how capitalism is equal to white supremacy, racism, and patriarchal oppression. Its official definition of capitalism includes, quote, scholars are often very critical of the system of capitalism as research has shown that Native people and people of color are disproportionately exploited within the system. The curriculum goes on to teach children how to join movements to oppose such systems, while lionizing violent leftist groups like Black Panther, anti-Semitic organization BDS, and Third World Order, among others. Amselem says teachers' colleges are to blame.
Part of the reason that I think this is happening is because we have one filter through which we're getting all of our teachers in America, and that's the teachers' colleges. These have been historically very left-wing institutions that teach a lot of the same ideologies that we're talking about here today.
One nearly unanimous criticism is its use of politically correct jargon, such as erasing the word history, replacing it with history, and terms like cis-heteropatriarchy, meaning non-LGBTQ male oppression, going on to say, quote, ethnic studies also examines borders, borderlands, mixtures, hybridities, nepantlas, double consciousness, and reconfigured articulations.
Unfortunately, we've gotten used to this at some level on the higher education level. We're seeing this kind of jargon, this kind of quite leftist ideology taking place in our institutions of higher education. It's very troublesome to see this sort of filtering into our institutions of K through 12 education.
To help eradicate bigotry, racism, and hate, the curriculum includes step-by-step examples for children to advocate voting rights for illegal aliens in local city council and school boards. Amselem says California parents must take action.
It's really important to point out that California has virtually no school choice. And so if you're a parent and this isn't the values that you want being taught to your child in school, you don't have a lot of options. Until rigorous school choice legislation is passed in California, until there's that real pushback, that real meaningful pushback that these schools are going to lose students, unfortunately I think we're going to see a lot of this egregious overstep in terms of identity politics take place in our schools.
The curriculum proposed by 18 California professors and teachers is 300 pages and currently posted on the California Department of Education website, where the public can weigh in with feedback until August 15th. Rion, One American News, Washington.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.